everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I am working on some outdoor candle holders for out on my patio. You can use these on on your front porch or wherever you want outside. I found these pretty little jars at Dollar Tree, and I thought these would be great because they have this nice, let me see if I can get this open, this nice seal on it, so you could actually leave these outside. I made something similar to this, I don't know, last year or the year before, but it didn't have a nice lid on it like that. So I figured you could leave this sitting outside on your patio table or whatever, and then when you want to use them, you just pop the lid off. So I picked up two of these. Now these are kind of small. They did have bigger ones, but these stand about with the lid on. Let's see here, let me get my ruler going the right way. I want to say about 3.5 inches tall, and they are about, since these are round, it's a little hard to measure. They're about 3 inches wide, well, maybe 3.5. It's hard to tell, but they're not real big. You can tell by just looking at them in my hand. But anyway, I'm going to use some of this spray paint. I got this last year, so hopefully it's still good. I have a lot of it left. This stuff goes a long way. I picked this up on Amazon. It's called Sea Glass by Crayon, and this stuff is awesome. I just love how it just gives a nice glass look. It doesn't like cover it up so you can't see through it or anything, but it's really pretty. And so I'm going to do one in this green color. And I don't know if it has the name on here. Oh yeah, this one's just called Sea Foam. I guess it's right on the front. I'm looking too hard. This one's called Sea Foam, and this one is my absolute favorite, and this is called Aqua. So I ordered these on Amazon. I've seen them other places too. Like I believe Walmart did have these. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm not sure if they still carry it. And like Michael's and stuff like that, you can probably find it. But a little of this stuff goes a long way. And then I picked up some of these shells that they had at Dollar Tree, so I'm going to use a couple of these on here. A little bit of the jute string to decorate it on the outside here. And I'm going to put a little bit of this sand. You could use any sand. I picked this up at Dollar Tree when they had all their summer stuff that came out and went really fast. I have not seen any of this stuff again. But you could use any kind of sand, or you don't have to use sand in the bottom of it. I like it just because, you know, when you're popping this off and moving it around, it'll keep your candle, you know, pretty centered and sitting upright. And then if you can find these, I found these in my grocery store. These are little citronella tea light candles, and I thought these would be perfect in here. So that is what we're going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these outside now that it has finally stopped raining, and I'm going to give 2 coats of each one of these colors to these. And I think these recommend you hold it like 12 inches away when you spray. Let me check here real quick. Yeah, 10 to 12 inches. So just 10 to 12 inches, just go over it with a light coat and then let it dry really good. And then I'm going to do this, actually I'm going to leave the lids right on here because I want the whole thing painted in the sea glass color. And then once it dries, I'm just going to pop this off, set them upside down, and give the bottom just a quick 1 coat, I think, on the bottom of that, because, you know, you're not going to see that ever again. But anyway, let me go out. I'm going to give these guys 2 coats of this paint, and then we'll come back and decorate these up. Alright, these are nice and dry now. This is how this one came out with 2 coats with the blue. This one's much darker than the other ones. You could just do 1 coat if you wanted to, but I think it looks real pretty with the 2. And then this one I did 2 coats. This one's much more sheer looking, but you could add another coat if you wanted to and build on it. The more you use, the darker it'll get, but I kind of like it so you can still see through it nice. Oh, but that was that. So now I'm going to take some of this jute string here, and I'm going to wrap some of this around just underneath this lip here. Now I'll just start it here in the back. It really doesn't matter where you start it. And let's see, which way do I want to go? It doesn't matter. I think I'm going to go around 4 times on this. So I'm just going to put this here to get it started, right up underneath there. And then I'm just going to spin this around. And I'm actually going to have this go down, not up, because you don't want the jute string to go up over the top, you know, because you're going to have a candle in here. So I'm just going to make this one go under here in the back. And this stuff will stay. You can add some more hot glue here and there if you want to. I just tend to put a dot in the back because it's really not going to move, you know, once you get it on here. Or this could actually be the front, and I can put my little bow right on top of that. So I'm going to make a little jute bow. And just pull it nice and tight. And then just attach it here again. And if you want to do more rows, you can do more. Have it come down a little bit farther if you want to. I think I lost my... Oh, here we go. I almost went around again. Actually, let me see. Actually, I think I am going to do 5 times. I think that's going to look nice. Like I said, you could do it as many times as you want, or you don't have to do this at all. I mean, it's just something to add a little more beachy feel to these candle holders. And there, I'm just going to cut that off, and we're going to seal that on here. I keep getting an old piece of glue stuck on there. There, so that would be the perfect place to put my bow here. Let me pick some of that other glue off. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I can do that off camera because I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to keep wrapping it. And then I made these little jute bows. I just take like an extra long, oh, that's got one of those big nasty pieces in it. An extra long piece of jute I usually use just so I make sure I have enough. And then I'm going to make the bows separate. I mean, you could try to put it around and tie a bow, but I like them to hang nice and straight. So I just take a long piece, double it in half, and just make a loop, wrap it around the back, and then pull it through the front, and it makes a nice straight bow. And then just mess around with it however long you want your ends, and there you go. Or you could do 3, you could do as much as you wanted to if you want it fuller, and then just, you know, just pull all the ends down together and chop it off. And there you go. But I already have 2 over here that I made. Well, this one I didn't. I wasn't sure how long I wanted them to be. It's going to have to be a little bit shorter. I think that'll be good. And we're going to put that right there where we have our seam. And you want to put this down low. You don't want to put it up top, you know, because you're going to be putting a candle in here. So you don't want that hanging up over top of it. So we are going to hang this right underneath where that jute stops. And it'll stick real good because you're gluing it onto the jute, so I got a little too much glue. Just like that. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is add one of these little shells. And I dug through that jar of shells to find the smallest ones. And I'm trying to figure out which way I want it to go. I think maybe like this way. I'm not sure. Let me look at this here. Yeah, that'll be cute, just like that. So I'm just going to put some glue back here. Why do I keep getting that same piece of... It's a little ball of hot glue I keep getting stuck to my thing. Just put a little glue on my shell. And then we're just going to place that right on here like so. And that's it. And if you don't want to use a shell, you could put like a flower on there. You could add like some sort of a gemstone that you have or something, or a bead, or you could add some beads around here. But I just wanted to make this real simple. I didn't want it real fancy, just to have outside for the summer. Now what I did was I dumped my sand in one of these quart-size Ziploc bags, just because I'm not going to be using it all, and you know, it's just going to be easier to store it. So I'm just taking a 1/4 cup here. You don't have to measure this at all. I just got this thing because it has the little pour spouts, and I figured that would be easier. And I didn't spill too much. And that's it. That's all I'm going to put just down in the bottom there. It just comes up to like, whoops, like right about here. And that's just to keep your candle centered. You know, when you pop the lid off and stuff, it won't be sliding all over the place. And these just fit right down in there. Scooch it in the sand a little bit. And we're going to light these up after I get the other one done here. Got some sand in here. And then after you're done burning your candle and you just want to put it out, all you got to do is just pop on your lid and out it goes, and it'll keep it nice and dry until the next time. And I think that's so sweet. So let me finish. I'm going to go ahead and put on the jute string and the shell on this one too. I'm going to do it the same way. And then we can come back and we'll light these little guys up. Alright guys, there they are lit up. They're so pretty. I don't know why this one's looking peach to me in the camera. I don't know if it is to you guys. But it is definitely that green. I think just from the candlelight. You know, but if you wanted to use these indoors, you could use a regular candle, flameless candle, whatever, and these would make a wonderful little gift for somebody if you're, you know, going over for a picnic or something this summer. What a cute little gift to give somebody. But I absolutely love these. And then, of course, you know, I have one of these handy-dandy little lighters here from Dollar Tree to get down in there and get that candle lit. But yeah, just thought these would be great for outdoors. Like I said, when you're done, we just pop these lids back on here, and then your candle will just go out, and that's that. Eventually. There it goes. But that was my project for today, another easy peasy one, my favorite kind, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Have a great day.